Hi, welcome to the Crafts channel. My name's Corinne Brad and I just want to show you a project that you can do with your Cricut Maker with very little waste, which is these decorated tiles. Now, I'm not suggesting that you tile your bathroom with them, but what you can do is when you've completed them, you can give them a quick spray over with a polyurethane varnish, and you can use them just as display tiles on your countertop, putting plant pots on, or just as a nice decorative element on a shelf. And one of the things that I've always found with any sort of die cutting machine is I get annoyed at how much I put in the bin. Not because I'm tight, but because you think, well, that's really nice. Why am I throwing it away, but I can't do anything else with it? So this tile design is on the Cricut library. And what I've realised is it looks beautiful just as it is as a tile. But all those little tiny bits can then be used in sort of contrasting colourways to make something a little bit special. So what you'll find is when you've cut your tile design out, this is on a light grip mat. Normally you would use a medium grip mat, but because this is brand new, it is far stickier than I was expecting it to be, so it's actually good for cutting out vinyl. Just another tip as well, the acetate sheet that you get on top of your cutting mat, don't throw it away because you'll need to put it back on there to stop dust gathering. And then what you would do is normally when you weed out a project, you literally just stab it with your weeding tool and chuck it in the bin. But what I want to do is I want to weed out certain parts of it and pop them into position on an outline. Now you're thinking, all right, well, where's all the bits that she's weeded out of this outline? I would just like to reassure you that of the several tiles that I've got, I have saved all of the bits because if you've watched any of my videos, I'm really loath to throw anything away. And again, it's one of those things, you would be better off weeding out by bending the background and just peeling these bits away with your fingers. Try and make sure your fingers are fairly grease-free and just touch things by the edges. Because otherwise, you may find that the grease on your fingers, you know, especially, you know, if you've had you stop to eat a sandwich halfway through your cutting, it might make it so it doesn't stick so well to your finished item. And it's a bit like a cross between a jigsaw and colour therapy, really. You're just taking these pieces apart just by lifting a corner and peeling them off the background. You could probably lift the edges. I must admit I'm very heavy-handed with one of these picks. And I get annoyed and I then tend to sort of stab the bit of vinyl in the middle to get it off the sheet. It's not a good look if you want to actually use the piece that you've removed. But you can see the general idea. I am just going to show you an example of what you can achieve if you've added different colours. Now I'm going to take my leftover sheets from earlier, because I have nice dark blue borders on here. These are the trickiest bits to put in there because they're a little bit wavy. But if you just slide them into position, like so. So you've got your multicoloured tile design, and you have to get it from there to here. One thing I would recommend with any tiles is give it a spray with some rubbing alcohol, because that removes all traces of grease from your tile. Take a square of the transfer tape you get for your Cricut machine, peel away the backing, and place the whole thing over your tile, like so. And give it a good burnish down. Now this is a brayer that I picked up from my local art and craft shop. It's for things like lino cut prints and stuff like that. It's also perfect for making sure that you've rubbed down your article well, so that you can now hopefully peel away the backing paper in one easy movement. So you've got your multicoloured tile there. Oh, because I want to get this positioned perfectly before I drop it down onto the tile, which is about there. It's a little bit to the left, but never mind, eh? And again, rub it down. And then peel away. And it is the action of peeling away the various backing papers and the transfer tapes at, you know, virtually the same level that leaves your design on your tile. And then you can just burnish it down with the backing paper that it was sat on originally. So there you go. I hope you like that idea. It's one of those things, to say, it came about because I was getting really fed up with the amount of plastic I was putting in the bin when it was all usable stuff, although it might not have been usable at that point in time. So yeah, to make these tiles, it is very easy. I think there's several other tile designs that are available on the Cricut library, and you can do it with anything that you like that has cut out parts, like, you know, paper cut designs that are on there, just to fill it up, brighten up your home a bit. That's all we have for you today for this. I hope you like them. I hope you're decorating your home beautifully. And as I say, Cricut Maker is what you need to make these, and just some everyday vinyl. No problem whatsoever. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again very soon. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.